It is finally warming up here in Illinois, and that means it's time to start putting some mods on the Shelby. But first, cold start. Both 5.2 liter naturally aspirated engines, gold and bronze wheels for the win. So the Lambo needs to come in and kind of tuck into this corner here because I need a little more space. I moved the quick jacks over here, and you see those are some parts. So the Shelby needs a little more space because it needs to go a little bit in the air and start coming apart so that can go on. So that's one of the first mods. We'll be opening that in a moment, but I think the cars are going to start pulling in a second. Cars are back in the garage. The Lambo is on a trickle charger because it's Italian and they get upset when they don't have full electricity. But the Shelby, the GT350R, one of my favorite cars in the entire world. I absolutely love it. I am so happy that I can own one. And typically when it comes to cars, I've stayed away from major powertrain mods. Typically, I think OEM engineering is almost the best way to go. And straight line performance, all out power number isn't what I personally like in a car. I could consider a bunch of stuff kind of holistically. How does it drive? How does it sound? How does it look? All other things there. So if I really wanted a faster car, I'd usually if I wanted really fast straight line speed, I'd probably sell the 350R and go buy a GT500 that makes over 700 horsepower from the factory. But I will enjoy changing up the car a bit to make it personalized. Now, I typically go OEM plus, but this is a little more obnoxious than OEM, but I love the way it looks with the Leadfoot gray paint. All these parts here, that's all carbon fiber. So from the factory, this wing on the R is carbon fiber. It's terrifyingly expensive from the factory. The wheels are carbon fiber normally, but I'm running these forged wheels. But if you look down here, this diffuser, that's all just like this black textured plastic. Same as we come around to the front. These side skirts there, that's all black plastic. The front splitter is also plastic. Same with all of these little front fascia pieces. This bar here in the grill, that comes down, and then the kind of turn signal bezel surround, that's plastic too. This is really ugly, kind of incandescent light bulb, and it just doesn't look good with the bright LED daytime running lights up there. So we're gonna be taking a Shelby apart and making some changes. As you can tell, I just have this little two and a half car garage, no giant warehouse. I wish I had that with more space, but with more cars to fill that up too. But right now, I've got enough space here where I'm gonna put the quick jacks together. Well, they're already assembled. Just put them under the car, put the Shelby in the air. We're gonna take apart some of this, take a look at it. It's gonna take me a while to install because the entire rear bumper comes off for the diffuser, the side skirts have to come off, and the entire front bumper also has to come off. But this is carbon fiber from Anderson Composites for the GT350R. It's nicely wrapped up in multiple layers of bubble wrap. And I'm gonna open it up right now. Let's see what it looks like. I haven't seen it yet. See, it's all wrapped tightly. I have not seen what it looks like in person yet. Really excited. This piece is weirdly shaped because it's the diffuser, so it's all it's curved to match the rear bumper, obviously. It's upside down. This is upside down, but look at that. There's carbon fiber. Oh, that's gonna look so cool. Oh man. Oh, I'm so excited. So take a look at that. Carbon fiber, full carbon rear diffuser. It replaces this entire plastic piece. So it'll be interesting. I don't know how to get the exhaust tips out of there. Hoping just some basic screws. This is gonna make a mess, and I don't have that much space, so I might not unpackage all of those first, but that front splitter is gonna look so cool. It's actually, I think, similar cost to the OEM plastic one. For some reason, the stock plastic GT350R splitter is insanely expensive, like $1,500 for plastic. I think it's because it's a low production part, but the carbon fiber one was I think almost the same price. So I was like, oh sure, I'll do carbon fiber. But then I was like, if I only have the front splitter carbon, it won't match anything else without exposed weave. So I obviously had to get the full kind of ground effects done in carbon. It's all the OEM style, so it's a replacement. It's nothing different, and I like that because I just think the car looks so good already. Now, up here, we need to talk about these lights because they're bad. That's why I picked up a set of these from OPT7, OP7. They are LED replacement. I think these are diffused lenses that will fit right in there as a replacement. And then this piece will become carbon fiber. And this is a nice, bright, clean LED signal indicator that plugs right in there. And I have to take this entire front bumper off. So I was like, might as well do these lights while I'm in there because taking the bumper off is probably going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. I need to find a friend to help me do it. I have the instructions, thanks to Matt. He sent over the instructions, but gotta like take out all these clips, not break anything. It'll be easier with the car slightly in the air, which is a big reason why I bought those quick jacks. The last mod is sort of a mod, more of like a safety maintenance type of thing. I have 2 Ford Performance catch cans coming for the car, so I'll put those obviously under the hood. The catch cans are nice. It's more of a preventative type of thing. They will collect a good amount of oil, and you have the catch can to get the oil so it doesn't go places you don't want it to go. I debated between a couple of different versions of the catch cans. Ended up going the Ford Performance because I believe they are OEM design and they mount the nice and neatest way, the most solid. They're bracketed in, they're stationary. The other one, I think it kind of flops around, but it's easier to empty. So that's the trade-off. You get a more solid, kind of more OEM looking, cleaner setup in your engine bay, and it's a little more complicated to empty, which I'll figure out when it comes time to do it. But that is on order. That should be here soon, but it's finally warm enough. Like, it was negative 10 degrees, and I didn't really want to sit in my garage trying to do whatever, and I've been busy with moving stuff and work stuff and YouTube. So soon, the Shelby will go in the air, probably like next day or two, and I'll start doing things, and I'll document that. I'll film videos. Now, I am by no means handy with cars or any of this type of stuff. Like, I don't typically work on my cars. I was kind of inspired watching James Stradman work on some of his stuff, taking apart an Aventador, which is way more scary. And I was just texting him like, are you really cutting the Aventador? And he goes, yeah. I will struggle, probably a lot. We'll document my struggles. I'll probably find friends to help me. Otherwise, this will be coming up very soon. I need to head off to work. I might continue this video, come back, and open up some more carbon fiber because I'm really excited. It looks really, really cool. And obviously get the car into the air. I don't think I've talked about this on video. So I moved in the garage, it's basic, and I really want to redo it, but not crazy over the top. I don't know how many years I'll live in this townhouse, but it suited my needs perfectly, but the walls are kind of gross and icky, and the floor is gross and icky. So I'll power wash the floor out. I will repaint the walls, do all new lighting, and I think I'm gonna do Swiss Trax flooring. I've debated between that and epoxy, but it really is a cost and how long am I staying here for. But I wanna make this garage nice and cool looking. So it's not really nice right now. I mean, I've got my detailing stuff in the box, I've got some quick jack stuff left over, but the cars are definitely way cooler than the garage. Small steps, Eddie, small steps. Check out that carbon fiber. So this piece replaces it right here, and obviously the full front splitter too. That piece will get replaced. We've got these tabs and things like that. The entire front bumper will come off. So I have little to no experience with taking cars completely apart. Luckily, I've got this guide from my good friend Matt on how to disassemble the front bumper, the side skirts, the rear diffuser, and things like that, hoping I don't completely mess it up, but I have instructions, so I shouldn't completely screw it up. We'll see. The other debate is all of this stuff that's being replaced with carbon fiber from Anderson Composites, it's gloss carbon fiber. You can see the glossy finish. I am debating getting every single piece wrapped in Expel Stealth for a satin finish on all the carbon fiber. The reasoning for that is, obviously the paint is gloss, and right now the plastic is satin finish. I'm wondering if I make it all glossy, it might just all look too shiny with these kind of trim arrow pieces, the front splitter, the diffuser being glossy. So comment below. I'm going to wrap it in PPF Expel. I'm going to take it to Dylan over at Dynamic Detailing and get all these pieces protected no matter what. But should I keep it glossy carbon fiber or make it all stealth finish like factory satin carbon fiber? Comment below, which one should I do? So the next steps, I need to get the car up in the air and just start taking it apart. I think I'm gonna start the front fascia, the front bumper, because that's the most amount of pieces that I'm putting on. The PPF will go on once the whole car is back together. I might need to order some extra clips and the little push pins and things like that. I've got some basic tools. We'll have a couple friends who'll probably ask for help, but we'll gradually film some videos of me struggling with no experience trying to install carbon fiber on the car. The catch cans, once those show up, I'll install those too, and obviously the lights will go on while it's being installed with all the carbon fiber. When the whole front end is off, I'll just replace those lights. So there it is, time to make the GT350R a little more customized, a little bit more how I want it to look. I'm really excited to see how it looks when it's completely done. A little bit nervous about the whole process, but it should be fun. I'll be spending afternoons, evenings, weekends in my garage messing around with the GT350R. And with that, we'll conclude this video. The next 3 mods coming to my GT350R. Stay tuned for that. It's warming up, so we'll have more Shelby content, more car reviews. I appreciate all the support. We'll see you guys next time.